How many men have a picture of them holding a fish? Bro, we don't care.
No.
We can go to the store and buy this.
I'm going to say that. So I'm going to let you go first.
I'm going to say this is us men trying to signal that we're providers.
I just said?
No. Yeah, but when the shit hits the fan, civilization falls, that guy can feed you. The guy that can't fish, the grocery stores they're not working. You're going to be going to zero. Where the fuck is the guy with the fish? Where's the fuck with the guy with the
I don't think Tinder's going to be up at that point.
Right before, so the nukes are coming. I want the guy with the fish. Be like, oh, not again.
Right.
Let's get your cringe list here. Let's
I'm
take
excited.
this.
The draining part was going through the profiles and looking
All
for
right,
all
I want to
these
see how
things.
many of these I had on my profile.
Okay,
what's going on?
So let's start with
All right.
the profile pics where I'm immediately boop bye.
Okay. Which is their first one. It's usually their
main picture.
It's the go-to one.
Their main picture that's that defining moment. Okay, am I gonna look through the rest of your profile?
Yeah, can I have a good one?
Let's do
I
this.
have a good one.
Let's do this.
The crazy eyes.
Crazy eyes.
What? So
Give me an example. What's that?
Yeah, your like eyes are just wide open.
They're just, and your smile is very.
Yeah.
It's something distinct, but a lot of men do it, and I don't know if it's
I really wanna see
they
an
really
example.
have a little crazy bone inside, or if they're just not photogenic.
Have you? I'm talking to Cakes. Have you never seen a woman and she's just like?
There's women,
wide?
yes.
I've seen that.
For sure.
That's
Men
crazy
do the
eyes.
same thing.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Men
Well,
have the same exact
Because
thing.
It would
I'll
make sense
send
that I wouldn't see it because I'm
So-
not looking at men.
Tinder. You can share people's profiles. Like,
Yeah.
oh, check this one. So I have a friend that I share with, and he'll be like, crazy eyes. Immediately no.
Oh, so I gotta-
What's wrong with eyes?
I mean, I linger over it. I might let's see what else is going on. Just because
scroll the
it's
rest of the
crazy
way
a
through.
little bit doesn't mean it's all bad.
Oh my god!
There could be some fun.
You know what they
You know
say?
what I'm saying?
Okay.
To keep you guessing.
All right, so that's our number one is crazy eyes.
Crazy
All
eyes.
right, what's
Crazy
number
eyes.
two?
Okay. The next thing. Immediate no. If you clearly don't know what chapstick is for.
Okay.
Oh, they
Damn, now I'm very conscious.
I know.
I've been dry.
They
It's
just
that
dry
time
lipped
of year.
They just dry lipped it up there.
Crusty, flaky.
Crusty as fuck. Why would you post that? Why would you post that? Why would that be your main picture? And you look at it and you're like,
So I'm gonna
that's
tell you
the
why.
one.
I'm gonna tell you why.
One, got to
And
stay
you can help me out.
hydrated.
Well, no, because men don't send their profiles to other men to critique.
I don't send my profile to other women to critique.
I think most women at least will send pictures to each other and
No.
say, no?
She's
No,
not most
where
women.
did- where
man.
did-
She's
not even, it has
you're-
nothing to
this-
do
I
with
don't even
most
think you
women.
count
It's
for
like,
this.
truly, that is not a thing that's happening with women.
We just went
I
out
don't
for
know.
your birthday, and as we took pictures, you were like, nope.
Because I can look through my own
But
pictures
that's
and be
what I'm
like,
saying.
hell to the nah.
But I think some women while dating will reach out to a friend and say, what do you think of this? I'm just saying, maybe I'm wrong. Men, we don't do that at all. We're just like, this
hate
is
to
one
break
of
it
my
to you.
favorite pics.
Women don't ask their friends for advice on what picture they should send to their
Fair
friend.
enough.
The only time that they might get that advice is if that friend was the one taking the picture and is like, girl, this is the one, right? But as
That's
far as
fair.
like a text thread, nah.
So that's fair.
So
but,
chapped lip.
But the thing is with men, we'll see the big picture. We won't see the details. You know how many times I've taken a picture and I'm like, this is a good one. And then my elbows are ashy. And I'm not even paying attention to it. Like you guys used to do me all the time.
You got your laundry piles in the back.
Yeah,
Hell to
exactly.
the
Because you're
nah.
looking at you're like, man, I got that smirk in that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not looking at it. So I'm guessing they sold a big picture. They ain't look at their lips. They didn't, or they were like, it's a little cracked.
A dude that's
little
not paying
cracked.
attention to his cracked ass, crusty ass, this freaking
I know.
peeling ass
Couldn't
lips.
find my chapstick this morning. I was like, damn, because it's that time of year where skin gets drier. You know, and
Stay hydrated.
So yeah, I
crucial.
got to stay
See,
hydrated.
I follow the
But I've been
LL
chapped
Cool
up.
J philosophy. I just lick them bad boys.
It doesn't help. Jesus Christ, please stop.
No,
Hey, every time.
Please stop.
It's like one of those things. It's like a car accident.
No, I can look
You're like-
away.
You're like,
No, I can look away. I don't want
I want to look away, but
I learned from
the
LL.
horror.
That's the best. I learned from the best. Man. Okay.
Oh man. Okay.
right,
So cracked.
Yeah.
Cracky chapped lips.
Cracked, crusty ass lips. All right. The next thing. The fact that we in a previous episode talked about this, and I did not really think that it's a thing. It's a thing.
Please tell me it's the fish.
It's
gotta be the
mother
fish.
effing fish pic.
It's the fish.
Do you know how many men have a picture of them holding a fish? Bro, we don't care.
No.
We can go to the store and buy this.
I want
gonna
to
say
touch on
that-
this, so I'm gonna let you go.
I'm
first.
going to say this is us men trying to signal that we're providers.
I just said?
No. Yeah, but when the shit hits the fan, civilization falls, that guy can feed you. The guy that can't fish, the grocery stores they're not working. You're going to be going to zero. Where the fuck is the guy with the fish? Where's the fuck with the guy with the...
I
I want
don't
that
think
guy.
Tinder's
Okay.
going to be up at that point.
Right before, so the nukes are coming. I want the guy with the fish.
So again, I'm not like a hunter or anything like that. But
Nor gatherer.
No. But I was that guy with the fish picture for a while.
God,
But this
I
is
can't
the
stand
reason.
you.
This is the reason. So, long story short, went to Alaska, caught a king salmon.
King.
It's like you feel so good about yourself having this giant fish in your hand. You're not thinking you're thinking it was just that moment and what you felt like. You're not really you're trying to impress, but you know that percentage of women are gonna be like, oh, that's a big fish. It's probably like 4%, depending on where you at. If we're on Eastern Washington, it's probably like 36.
Sure, if you're in Alaska.
Exactly.
Yeah.
74. But where you're at, I think depends on where that fish photo should be. But I had that photo for a while, and I don't know if I guess it worked, but it was more of my accomplishment than it was like,
So-
it was showing I can do something. I can catch a fish.
Oh,
Okay, so
If I hold up a little one, that ain't gonna do nothing.
he's got a fish. What else is going on in that picture? Shirt on, shirt off.
each and every one of them had a shirt or a coat on.
Okay, well, it's cold out there. It's cold out there.
They're just either on a boat or on a shoreline with a
So
fish
we know
in
you
their
can go
hand.
get your own fish at the supermarket. But what is it specifically about that picture that turns you off, turns the women
because
off?
I
mean, everybody's got it, whatever. But like,
maybe it does turn some women on. For me, it's just
if they like to fish, probably.
it's about, maybe it's equivalent to, or maybe you like this, I don't know. Maybe it's equivalent to a dude seeing a chick doing the duck lips. Like for me, you don't like it, or you're saying it's not equivalent?
No.
You don't like the duck lips? Do you like the duck lip pose?
I've never really liked the duck lips.
No.
Weird.
But I'll look past them.
No.
You know what I hate?
It's different if it's your supporting photo. It's the profile picture.
Photo.
Crazy high duck lips.
No, I wasn't talking about duck lips. I'm talking about the fish.
Yes. Okay, that's true. That
It's
makes
different when it's you're supporting
True.
images.
True.
But when it is your main profile, and all of these, I'm talking about your main profile pic.
True.
Okay? Each and every one of these things I bring up,
It's the number one.
it is their main picture.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right. You got to lead.
Support.
You got to
That's
lead
like-
with that. Got it.
Yes,
like-
You led
that's
with
a
that.
supporting.
Got
You
it.
get
It's a
6
supporting
photos?
picture.
You get
Supporting
9
picture.
photos on
Your first
Tinder
picture
now?
has got to be this. It's got to be a
No.
nice smiley one.
What?
You gotta-
You're
yes.
We're not.
Maybe
I'm
not
not
always
going out for a
smiling, but I
movie
mean, you know
role.
It's got to be some sort of attractive profile face.
This has got to be like.
You can have a bit of torso. That's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Yeah,
You
got
were
some
like- you
shoulders.
were
You could
very
even put your
focused
full
on it.
body photo as the
But it
profile.
needs to be you looking
like,
at the camera,
not these.
smiling.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Next.
The next one
Yes.
to the fish. This keeps spinning. I did not realize how common this was. The wrestling belt pic.
Wrestling belt.
Money, I
Oh,
feel like
there
you
had
would
to be-
do this. I feel like you would do this.
Wrestling.
Oh wow!
Oh,
You have a wrestling belt, don't you?
I would have the full
Like a
Macho Man Roddy
WW
Savage
WWE?
outfit on. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm doing it right. The belt. I'm going full costume. But
Man.
age range has a big part of that.
Is it wrestling or a boxing belt?
Yeah, how old are they? Because I
It's
want to say
the
they're
big
early
wrestling
30s
belt that they put over
to
their
mid
shoulders.
30s that you have the wrestling belt. Because they grew up in the John Cena Rock age. I'm Macho Man Randy Savage, little bit of Hulk on the tail end. 1, 2, 3 Kid for sure. Undertaker all day. But it wasn't. Sorry, I digress.
Did you want to
It
name a
wasn't-
couple more?
but back then, in my era, it was the Attitude Era, and I only say that because I just watched the Vince McMahon documentary. But anyways, it wasn't all about belts back then. But then that generation, your younger group, it was. So they were always rocking the belt on the shoulder. That was their MO. Come out with the belt. Woo, 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 woo. So there's a lot of males that have belts. And I just found out some
more
of the
than you would
belts
think.
are like expensive.
He just said males. So
Look at you.
And they're expensive too. They're not cheap belts.
yeah, but why do they get the belts?
Because that's the
You just go buy a belt.
I was wondering the same thing.
Because you're
No, they could have been boxing belts because those are very similar.
But even still,
Yeah.
why do you have this belt?
But like,
because you the
you just
champion.
go out and buy yourself a wrestling
It's a
championship
replica
belt.
belt. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I
It's
thought
like-
about it.
You thought about it. You
Thought
don't got
about
it.
it. It just
I
wasn't
guess
in the
it's no
budget.
different than going on and buying a lightsaber. But like, are you posting your profile picture as you with a lightsaber?
Man, if I am, I'm going after a strategic woman.
Oh my
I know where
God.
I'm going. I know where I'm aiming for.
No.
You can get her. You just, again, percentages. So I get it, but I did.
Okay.
We don't see that. We don't see that when it comes to women. So
I do have. I will at the end of this list tell you what the one thing that I almost always swipe off of. Stay tuned till the end.
I already know it's the near.
No, it's not.
It's not the nose first? Okay, I'm eager to listen. Okay, so belts.
But thanks
I'm
for reminding
surprised by that.
The wrestling belt. I was also
Wrestling
surprised.
I am surprised. Yeah,
Because the thing
that's
is-
shocking.
I didn't think that many people have belts.
This is the thing though. If you got the belt, you got a couple figures. They're there. They're
Action
in the
figures.
room. You got a couple action figures. You don't just get the belt.
Yeah.
You got your
Goes
favorite
hand in
wrestler
hand. Yeah.
with his pose.
He's in there.
Just
You might even have the bobblehead on your
on
dashboard.
the nightstand, just chilling there. He's in there. He's the one that gets tucked away when he got the girl coming over.
Oh,
He's like,
my.
okay, hold on a second. Let me get rid of these.
Okay.
Not me.
What's
But
next?
Close to getting that belt. All right, what else?
Next.
This is
we did the wrestling belt clout chasing.
Okay.
Oh,
Clout
okay.
chasing.
Didn't know really that was a thing until I hit you guys up in the thread. Like, what is with this? This posting, it's the main picture. This is what
Oh,
drives
yeah,
me
yeah.
insane.
Okay.
The main picture is you with some celebrity.
Yeah. Again,
What
the
is
main
that
picture.
proving to me? That proves that you go to like
Yeah.
shows and stuff. Okay,
I feel like we do it thinking that we just look cooler.
but why? Just because you met that person?
We don't think about it like that. We think about it
Okay.
like,
Tell me how you
I
do
don't
that.
know.
So let me try to defend this.
okay.
One shouldn't be your profile picture. Should not be the main
Not-
picture.
not the main
Again, that
picture.
should just be
These are
you
lifestyle photos.
featuring you, and then yes, it should be a follow up. Like, hey, I do interesting things. I know
Yes.
perhaps interesting people,
Yes.
and you think, oh, I like interesting things and interesting people. Swipe.
Okay.
Right? Pictures of you. Of course, fishing could be interesting to some people, but so you apparently not. But your travel pics, I've been here,
Okay.
right? And concert, I go to this concert. So like lifestyle. Here, oh yeah, I look like I'd have fun with that person, or so yeah, lifestyle. But yeah, shouldn't be your main. Shouldn't be your main.
No,
So
should not be the main.
yeah, because that's kind of fucked up. Because here it is. It's like this is a guy. You don't know who this guy is,
Right.
but you know who that person is. Now, an enterprising young lady might swipe on that guy to get to the other.
Oh wow.
Stepping up.
But it's the
And you know what?
situation of the photo,
Maybe
though.
they're banking on that. Maybe they're thinking they're
They're
going to
gonna-
swipe on
yep.
me for the celebrity,
They think I know this person personally.
and I'm going to hit it.
It's so gross.
I don't know. I'm just speculating.
I definitely swiped left. It was gross. I just
Yeah.
good.
So
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah. What?
I was,
Were you, did you call, what?
I'm not gonna lie. That was that guy one.
Oh no!
Wait a minute. Now, who'd you put up?
Leave it to money.
It was me and Tony Baker, man.
Oh.
I went to a show.
Your
I paid
main
the
profile picture on a dating app was you and Tony Baker.
Okay, it wasn't the main, so I could defend that. It wasn't the
Okay,
main.
at least. Thank you.
It was like 3 or 4 into the 9.
Sure.
That's fine.
Lifestyle.
But I wanted to showcase that I like comedy,
Perfect.
and I was kind of hoping you met Tony Baker, because I know the setting was I was at a stage. I'm not in their living room. We're not hanging out. You know, I don't know them, but it was just more like, hey,
conversation piece. But
conversation
you put
piece.
it in your supporting images. You didn't
Yeah,
have it
yes,
as
I
a
didn't.
profile.
No.
Like, I know this mother.
No, my number one is always me.
Yeah, I had.
Because,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, exactly. It should
I don't
always
want to
be
fake the funk
just
that
you.
much.
Just you.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely not.
Clout chasing.
Clout chasing.
Main profile picture. Donos.
Yes. Main profile picture as a screenshot of your credit score. Listen, I
So
applaud
that's the main
you.
profile.
Yes, main profile pic.
Mine's ain't going up there, but
First off, what was the credit score?
It was high 7s.
Okay, all right.
So I mean, I applaud you
That's
for
clout
having
chasing too,
good facts, for
Auto
having
loans,
good
home
credit.
loans.
I applaud you, and I applaud you for putting it out there and just making sure people know what you're about. Got it. As your main profile pic,
no, because you're not even seeing a human. You're just seeing a number.
exactly.
No.
And
Question.
Go for it.
Did you swipe further to see the human?
to see,
Like,
no,
you-
I didn't even see
oh.
what it
Just
was
like,
like. At that
you
point, I'm
turn
like,
off?
yes, because you're clearly trying to attract a certain type of woman
Yeah.
that is more than likely a gold digger.
Oh, I don't know.
Not if.
And if that's what you're looking for, then you're possibly looking for the typical like trophy. At least this is the message that it sends. I'm not saying that's what
Yes,
they were
true,
doing,
true.
but when I see that, this is the message that's received, right?
Let me touch this one. Only because, okay, last year when I went on a trip with a friend, we were talking in a group of people that we had met, and he was like saying his things that he looks for when talking to a woman, period. He wants to know what your mother looked like, and he wants to know your credit score. And I was like, that's kind of odd, because I feel like that was almost personal. But he was like, at this point, I don't want to get with someone knowing I have great credit and they have bad credit, and we can't do stuff together once we're together. So I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense, because
It
a
does
lot of
make
people,
sense. I understand
we keep
that.
our credit hip on our, credit score on our hip. But you might fall in love with a person. Next thing you know, you're like, I got a 530, and they're like, we ain't got to get shit. You know what I mean? We can't get that house we want. We can't do this. So I get now why it's important. As far as snapshotting, you can say it. Like, I think even him, he even put it in his wording. Like, hey, you got to have this credit score, and this is why. But you don't snapshot it. I don't need the three bros
guarantee
telling you
you-
what you got.
I guarantee you I can find TikToks or whatever of women telling women don't date a guy without this type of credit score.
Which is fine.
Oh, I'm
But-
sure.
Which is fine.
Shouldn't be the leading picture.
Shouldn't be in
No.
a picture.
It's all supporting.
At this point in time, this guy,
pictures.
I think he's just kind of given up a little. And he's just like,
Let me
"Get-
see if I can get somebody to loop
Here's
in
my
on the
credit
money.
score.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at my credit score, then I would want to see yours. If I'm giving you mine, I want to see yours. Because if you're doing it for union purposes, you kind of need to see the other person's too, right?
yeah.
But if that's I'm just going to attract you with a 700, is that what we doing? That's just odd. And he's older. Oh, is he older or younger?
She don't
You
know.
remember?
It's within the age
I feel
range,
like-
probably.
Usually
I feel
it'll
like
show
it's in the
you
age
their
range,
name,
though.
their age,
Yeah.
and their main profile pic at the top.
I
You
get
can
it.
see like a portion of their little paragraph. But
Not to
High
go
70s.
to not to go to picture.
I don't hate having it in there
Verbally, I'm with you.
as a this is a little bit about me.
Right. But that's
Maybe put it in your
Especially
profile
if you're looking for
description, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
But especially if you're like, I'm dating long term and plan
In
is
a
to get a house
cheeky, in a
together.
fun, flirty, cheeky way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Some
everything
sort of
should be.
funny way that's like, by the way, I got a 775, 780s credit score.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to worry about getting that house.
Exactly.
What's next?
Even though that's credit score, their wages, right? They get it by themselves. All right, yeah, what's next?
What's next? We've got a profile pic. Remember, everybody, these are all main profile pics. Main profile
what are
pic
you
is a
guys
whole bunch of people
Yeah.
where you're in the background. We don't even know who you are yet.
Yeah,
and I got to
okay.
figure out in this crowd, which one do I think it is? Which one do I think it is? Do I want to scroll down and find
And,
out?
and here's the
or-
worst part. And this is, I'll jump in. I agree. I'll jump in. Don't ever put yourself next to someone more attractive.
There's a lot of that.
Right.
There's a
And
lot
you're
of
like,
that.
you finally figure out 3 or 4 pics in, like, oh, shit, it was the not as attractive one.
Exactly.
I mean, when you think about it that way, it's like, am I an asshole? Like for thinking that, but like at the same time, you know what you like.
Exactly.
You know what you like, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so don't waste my time making me scroll through the rest of your profile when I could tell by looking at that profile pic of this giant group, you're in the fucking background. I can barely even see you. You're so far in the background. And like
Extreme.
I just like, why are you making me try that hard? And so like the person that I think is the center of the center of
Picture,
attention
yeah.
in the picture,
not.
I scroll down and that's not even who the profile is. I'm like, what is happening
The guy in the far
right
left.
now? Yes.
Very far left.
In the back, like peeking up everybody. Kind of like, you know.
He wanted to show you had friends.
Well, see, that's a good thing to do, but not
8, 9,
the profile picture.
8, 9.
Not the profile
Not the
picture.
profile picture.
Your profile picture is just your pet. Just your pet. Not even you with your pet.
Okay, that's signaling some weirdness right there.
I
Agreed.
It's I'm so into my cat. Was it a cat, dog, fish?
Both. Cats and dogs. No fish. The fish were usually paired with people.
I completely support having a photo with you and your animal.
But
Not profile pic,
just your animal, though.
but just
But
your animal.
even if they had a picture of them and their pet as their profile picture, at least I know who the fuck that profile's for.
Right. But if it's just you and your dog, I'm not trying to hear date the dog.
But you and your dog, I'll give it to you. Whatever. At least you are the only human in that profile picture. But the fact that it's just the dog or just the cat laying on its side, or the dog looking up, like why? What? Nobody cares.
I may have just had $1 million idea, and I'm not going to say it here,
No.
but I'll say it after.
Okay.
So I also have an idea that I
probably
want to
the
tell
same
you.
one.
It might be that I also don't want to say on air.
I don't
So
have
Connecting
an idea,
humans
but I
and
had
animals
a friend
together?
that had an idea.
we're
Oh,
gonna.
yes. You didn't
So
miss my joke.
We're
I had a
gonna.
friend that had an idea too. That's kind of goes along.
Probably,
with
yeah.
what
We should
you
all
guys
get together and rate this app script.
Right.
Once we finish this list, we'll talk about it and
Okay, so
cut it out.
going back to an episode we did a while back and the top pictures you should have, when we had Tim Ferriss, who
Oh yeah.
hacked
But
it, a picture,
But his shirt was off, and he had the baby.
but a picture with an
kitten.
animal
Right.
is often found very attractive by women.
With keyword with.
With him and the animal.
Yes.
Right.
But also shirtless pictures if you have a
If you
decent
have the
body.
Yeah.
were as highly rated ones, and
I
then he
didn't
combined it with
see
a kitten.
Single
No shirtless
pet
picture.
picture where they had their shirt off.
I think it was weird that he had his shirt off with a little kitten. But hey,
Hey,
no,
I guess it's got a purpose.
yeah. What do I know what women want? Obviously,
Exactly.
still single.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, I know what they want.
This kind of starts at the profile and makes its way through the rest of the pictures.
Okay.
The same picture over and over, but turned different ways. Like they mirror it or they rotate it this way. The same exact, and I'm not kidding. I don't mean like, oh, they just pose the same in all of their pictures. No, it is the same exact picture, just turned different ways, rotated different ways. That's it.
Yeah, that's lame.
It's like you ran out of options.
You only have that one picture?
Right. You got 9
You
choices.
couldn't-
You don't have 9
I
different
can set my
pictures?
phone up and do selfie in just like 5
I
seconds
got
and go
8
pose.
with fish alone. I can at least start off with, you know what I mean? I can have my main and then 8 fish ones after that.
Oh my God.
How do you not? Are you not stacked and ready? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
So-
do better, dudes.
Yeah. This next one is similar to the whole pet thing. Just food.
What?
Like a picture of a plate of food.
Not like them cooking.
What kind of food was
Not
it?
they are
Lobster
not
tail.
in the picture. They're not in the picture at all. It doesn't
Surf
matter.
and turf. What was the picture? How many of these did you come across?
A lot.
A
The
lot.
food one came up a
just
lot.
Food.
So I would say the food came up, the wrestling belt, the fish, the crazy eyes. Those ones were all pretty heavy. The chapstick is a close
I think
runner up.
the wrestling belt, I think, is signaling if we're in a pickle, I can
I
defend
got
you.
your back.
I will.
babe.
I will body slam. I will
I
pile
will
drive.
choke slam.
I will jump
all
off
the moves.
the top rope.
Jump off the top.
You know what I mean?
They're gonna go running into the rope and
I think
bounce
that's
off.
what these are trying to signal with that one. The food is like, I'll feed you. You know, there might be some people out there who like that. Maybe there's a particular subset of women who are like,
If it's a
I like
nice
food.
restaurant. If it's a
food.
nice restaurant, I can see them being like, I eat elegantly. You know, this is
With
this
some
is what you can
context
expect.
and maybe as
Yeah.
a lifestyle
Yeah, gotta have
photo,
yes,
Context.
not
I can see
your
it.
not your lead
Context.
picture.
but not the leading
Not the
picture.
leading
Yeah.
picture.
I can tell
Just
these
food.
Any of these people have never watched a single YouTube video on how to set up your Tinder profile because they're out there.
No
Just
one-
everything, like Butta says, you can find everything on YouTube, and you
what
can just search.
guy is going to do that? Oh,
This guy, motherfucker.
Clearly none of the,
I am a lifelong learner.
He uses
yeah,
ChatGPT
exactly.
for everything.
Exactly. I'm like, you're not going to YouTube. You're
He
Chat
has a whole
GPT.
I
ass
do.
girlfriend in Chat.
I say
GPT.
ChatGPT. Link me a video.
No, you say, hey, babe, I'm back.
How
Link
you
me a
doing
video.
this morning?
What do her initials stand for? 𝗦𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗶𝗯𝗲. Patricia
Him and Patricia.
Thompson.
I never even looked into that.
You and Patricia, though.
It's whatever you want it to be, Cakes. It's your girl.
He's already dated.
All right. So the food, also with the food, some interesting ones that I saw were not just plates of food, but an entire deli
Deli?
What are
as the profile pic. And that one actually caught my interest. I'm like, maybe he owns a deli.
Yeah,
Maybe
right.
he really is proud of the assortment he put together at the grocery store deli that he works at. Maybe
It's his
there's
favorite deli.
zero context whatsoever in his profile. None.
What was his words?
Nothing
It was just
related
his
to
favorite
a
corner
deli.
store. He's like, this
Just
is where
basically
I'm at.
what he's looking for. It wasn't anything related to an actual deli. Like nothing
I
giving context
wonder-
on why your profile picture was a deli.
Okay, I wonder if some of these are code that we're just not hip to, like an upside down pineapple.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like deli means something weird.
What's upside down pineapple
Deli.
mean?
Swingers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. If you go, if
The
you got
swingers know that.
Exactly.
Cool story.
yeah. But what would deli be? What would that one be?
Likes to eat the meat.
He's got the beats.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like that roast beef.
Oh,
If you-
roast beef.
If you had
No.
a picture of Arby's, and I'd be like, okay, I got you. But it's got the meats.
I like an inside joke. Like that.
Man.
When I said roast beef, I was like,
I hope you're not body shaming.
never.
Ever. Oh.
Cakes, you were really serious when you said that just now. That was rude.
Every vagina is a beautiful vagina.
You know,
Yes,
totally.
is that true?
But that doesn't mean that, like, there's not very specific ones
Sure.
that you can describe with deli meat.
There's innies and there's outies. That's all we got.
There
And
you
somewhere in between.
There you go.
Is that it? Is that your list?
That's for the profile pics.
Oh, profile pics. Shit.
Oh my gosh. These are the ones that didn't even make
You didn't even make it to the combo. All right. So, what are your automatic swipe
Here's
left
what
Cakes?
I dislike.
Here we go.
Any
God.
woman who's throwing
That's
up the
like-
middle finger.
That's like equivalent to the duck lips to me.
Yes.
I
Yes.
dislike it. I'm like,
Yes.
but I don't like why are you throwing up the middle finger?
Yes.
You really mad at everybody?
Like, I don't like
That's
that.
like
You're not
high
cool.
school.
I don't like it.
Maybe a little post.
I don't
like
like it. It's
15,
my thing.
16, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Swipe left.
That's like if dudes were just doing this, like in
Oh
our
my
whole
God.
pictures, you know what I mean? We can't do that no more. Like,
No, you just put a wrestling belt over your shoulder.
dislike
no,
it.
no, no, right? Yeah. You stepped our game up. We finally
Sends
got the belt.
same message.
And it didn't have to be in the profile picture. It could be 3 in. And if I see this,
Yeah,
I
it's
like-
just period.
I don't
You're
like
just
it.
like, I'm done.
I don't know what the attitude
That
is.
and like putting it on their tongue, like their tongue sticking out, and they're like, they do that. I've seen that a lot with just chicks in general on not dating sites, but like in general on social media. That's like a popular picture to take.
And again, Money did mention this. It's the septum piercings. I don't find them attractive.
Yeah,
I don't mind a little hoop, But sometimes
The
they're
big
just, they're
horseshoe.
big. I'm like, that's not attractive to me. You might like it, and that's good for you. But I personally, and they're fine. I don't care if you don't find it attractive, because it's not about you. But I just personally, I don't like it. Swipe left.
Do I have
A little one, little hoop, maybe.
Do I have an automatic left?
Oh God!
Don't take that out of context.
Really hope that you have at least one.
I do. I think.
There's no way that you swipe right on everybody.
No. Well,
Like, oh, not again.